Ooh. Let me zoom this in a bit. Whoa, maybe not that much. Maybe not that much. No, 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 no. I'll zoom you out a bit. Hang on. I know we got to adjust. Hang on. Oh, goodness. One of those things, you guys. One of those things, okay? Let's see. Okay, there. We're going to put it at an interesting little angle there. That's what we're going to do. I'm sitting here in the office. It's chilly. I have my bathrobe behind me. If I put my bathrobe on, it might be a thing. Anyhow, let me find my video. Go to my channel. Here is my live. And okay, we're gonna watch an ad. Well, what are we doing? We're watching an ad for yarn. America's new yarn store, Lind Hobby. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, those are pretty yarns too. They got some tweeds. Those are pretty. I've heard of Lind Hobby. I've never ordered anything from them. Those are pretty though. Wow. All right. We might have to check that out at some point. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing well, staying warm, staying dry, staying out of the snow, out of the rain, out of all the stuff that's happening out there. Hello, Marion and Michelle and Gina. Gina, you have a different picture. Gina changed her little profile picture there. Hello, Joyce and Sherry. Paula, hello. Kathy, hello. Oh, look, we have Sherry and Sherry. And you guys spell your name the same way. I love it. I love it. Sue's here. Hello, Sue. Patty's here. Hello, Dawn. How's Dawn today? Gwenda's here. Leona, hello. John's here. I love filters. I have never in my life used a filter. I don't even know how to do that. I have no idea. Hello, Marla. Yeah, I've never, ever played with filters. Hello, Valerie and Shannon. Hello, Shannon. Shannon, I got you added to the membership scroll today. Yes, I did. 30 centimeters, 12 inches in the next 24 hours. Well, 12 inches, a foot of snow. I don't think so. No, just no. Hello, Dawn. How's Dawn? Yeah, I don't like that. I would not be happy with that. Let me just say that here, sorry, it has snowed. The other day it snowed about 5 inches. Then it snowed a couple inches. And we're waiting for the snow to start again tonight. And I don't know how many inches it's supposed to be tonight. But I mean, okay, if we start adding it up, we had 5, 6, 7. I mean, we might be getting close to that, but not all at once. Not all at once. It's been over the course of several days. I think it started snowing, Thursday? It snowed Thursday, Friday. It's going to snow today. Oh. On top of 15 inches. Well, okay. I'm so sorry. That's a lot of snow. That is a lot of snow. Yeah, I'll sympathize with you. I will feel bad for you, okay? I'll just feel bad for you. That's all I can do. I can't do anything about it. I can't make it stop. I can't come shovel for you. I'll just feel bad for you. It still is February, right? Anybody who lives in these northern regions that, get snow, it's just still a thing, right? Patty's got rain in Ohio. Well, Patty, Sometimes we say, imagine if the rain was all snow. We'll take rain over snow. Much easier to deal with. It's just gloomy in Ohio. Well, right now, and most of the day today, it has been foggy, like eerily, creepily foggy. Like if I look out across the yard, across the pond, over there, the cows are over there, but they're just like in a weird haze over there in the field. I've looked over and I thought, is it snowing? No, no, it's not snowing. It's just a weird fogginess. It's very strange how foggy it is. So, anyhow, it's supposed to start snowing here like, I don't know, anytime now. Any old time. And it's going to snow all night and into tomorrow. So we'll wake up tomorrow and we'll see what we've been blessed with. But I mean, it's going to keep snowing supposedly throughout at least part of the day tomorrow. Part of the day tomorrow, we're still going to get more snow. So, you know, what are we to expect for February? I mean, really, February. It's still a good snowy month, right? Good snowy month. Now, I don't know about you guys. All the groundhog predictions. We got Phil over there in Pennsylvania. And Phil, of course, said 6 more weeks of winter. However, you know that there are groundhogs or some sort of critters in all over the country that predict. And you know what? I think that I think listening to your local groundhog is probably a better idea than listening to Phil if you don't live in Pennsylvania. Because we have a local groundhog, woodchuck, and he predicted an early spring. He's close by. He's at a nature center close by me, actually, not too far away. And he predicted an early spring. So maybe we can have an early spring. Hello, Karen. And people over in Pennsylvania get the, delayed spring. I don't know. Anyhow. Oh, a nice wintry mix for travel. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, somebody's messaging me and my phone's going wonk, wonk. No snow in Illinois. It is going to get cold. Yes, it is. Next week's going to be cold. Mm-hmm. Like down in the teens. That sounds like fun too. We get all the snow, and then when it stops snowing, then it's going to get cold. Perfect winter mix of just a good bag of winter. Good old bag of wintry goodness. Yep. It gives me the perfect excuse to just stay inside. And that's what I've done. I have stayed inside. Okay, I got to do something with this plastic. I got it tucked underneath the painting here, but I want to do this little row right here. It's like uneven. It was uneven, and it was driving me crazy. I have a stopping point here, and it's this row right here, this row. And I couldn't get to it. The plastic was in the way. Anyhow. Yep, so that's life around here. I've just been hanging out today. I got up this morning. I crocheted. I pulled out an old project. I mean, it's a project that's kind of one that I'm just going to work on over time, And I worked on that. I tried to, okay, let me go back. I pulled it out the other day as I'd been finishing up my projects. I pulled that one out and I was like, let me work on this for a while. Let me add some stuff to it. It was a big wide scarf. It's a TL yarn craft scarf, and it was with an advent bunch of mini skeins. So I pulled it out and I started working on it. I actually took it with me. We went to the gym. When did we go to the gym? Thursday. We went to the gym on Thursday. Hello, Dawn. And I took it with me to work on in the truck, as we drive around. And Dale wanted to go some other places. And I'm like, well, if we're going to be driving around other places, I'm going to take this crochet with me. Hello, Linda, and hello, Michelle. Michelle, haven't seen you in a while. Hello. So I took it with me and I started working on it. And I got a few rows done on it's a Tunisian crochet. I got a few rows done. Then when I got home and I looked at it and I'm like, no, that is not right. It's not right. So I ended up taking out what I did. And then I have fought with the thing. I'm like, how did I do this? I mean, I've got the pattern and I know I'm supposed to skip a stitch at the beginning of the row because you decrease on one side and you increase on the other side. I could not get it right. Couldn't get it right. I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to be skipping. Am I supposed to skip the very first stitch or am I skipping another stitch? I don't know. It just wasn't coming together right. So I pulled it out this morning and I'm sitting in the quiet of my living room and I'm like, let me figure this out. Let me figure this out. And I did. I did. I got it. I got it going again. It's looking good. It's looking right. I got it going. So I did a few rows on that this morning. Like I said, in the quiet morning hours, when I get up at about 6:45. Yeah, I go sit quietly and crochet. Okay, I thought there were some more 7s here. Maybe not. There's that one. Oh, there's a couple over here. So I worked on that for a while. Then Dale got up. Then we had breakfast. The breakfast thing. Always, if it's not dinner, it's breakfast. You're always making these food decisions. Why are there so many food choices and decisions to be made? Hello, Brenda and April. Brenda and April are here. Hello, ladies. Hop on in. Get on in here. Get on in here. You never know what we're going to be doing here, right? So, yeah, breakfast. And then, I know what happened. Then he wanted to go a couple of places. He wanted to go to Menards. He wanted to go somewhere else and somewhere else. And he's like, do you want to go? And I'm like, no, I didn't want to go. I did not want to go. I said, you go ahead and you go do that. And you can, run around all these places and I'll record some videos. That sounded like a good use of my time. So that's what I did. I recorded my membership video. I recorded the Chuck-along announcement. There was something else too. There was something else. I just don't remember what it is right now. So I recorded some videos while he was out, running around, doing errands. About a week ago, maybe a week ago, he was asking me, because, I've been doing these shipping things out, right? And I bought some big bags, like the big poly mailer type bags to mail larger items. Hello, Bonnie from Texas. And then my smaller bags I was getting at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Well, he found bags at Menards online, and he was asking me, and they had multiple sizes too. And I was like, really? A strange thing, I feel, for Menards, the home improvement store with a food addiction, as we call it. But yeah, they had a size that I thought was comparable to what the Dollar Tree ones are. So Dale ordered them for me. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, they came in. That's one of the things he wanted to do. He wanted to go pick up those bags for me. So they came in. Yay, Dawn ordered a truck yesterday. Beautiful. Hello, Fran. Welcome to your very first live. Welcome, welcome. So he went to do that. He picked those up. He got home just before I recorded my membership giveaway video, and he had the bags. And I was like, well, they're a little bit smaller than the ones that I get at the Dollar Tree, but I think they'll work. So I think Dollar Trees are 10 by 13, and these are 9 by 12. But I'm like, as long as I can get, like, normally I put like 4 small paintings in there and some other goodies. If I can get all that in there, I'm good. I'm good. And I packaged up the winning package for today's winner, and they fit in the bag. Everything I wanted to put in there fits. So I'm like, I'm good. Pennies a bag, you guys, pennies a bag. Why I was getting the ones at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 a piece, I don't know. Because it was convenient. That's why it was convenient. You know, sometimes convenience, I mean, we pay more. Okay, that's not where you went. That's not where you went either. Where did I just put that one drill? I put it goes right there. I accidentally picked up one and moved it and put it in a different spot it wasn't supposed to go. Yeah, so we pay for convenience for sure. But now I have these cheaper ones, and I'm like, I'll make them work. Perfect. So he got those. And then he went out to take care of the ducks. You know, he had to break open the ice for the ducks to go get in the water. And while he did that, I was able to record the giveaway video. Yes, the giveaway video. Hello, Jess. Jess, I've been seeing you working on some Valentine's paintings. Finished a small one, and you're working on a bigger one. I mean, you finished a small one like in a day. I'm like, really? What was like a 30 by 40 or something? Yep, in a day. Okay. That's our Jess for you, people. That's Jess. Oh, goodness. So, anyhow, he did that. I did my thing. It's the first time I've had a little bit of time just to myself, you know, just to myself to get some things done without him here. So I took advantage, got some things done. And the rest of the afternoon has just been kind of like, we're not doing much of anything. I started putting my Wonderland blanket together. You know, the 48 squares that I've been working on for a year. A year, because, you know, you could only get the yarn once a month. It was a special thing. And, you know, throughout the year, I worked on the squares, and now I'm putting them together. Yes. It's a daunting project. Let me just say, it's quite a project putting those together. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Jody. Didn't want to leave it. Well, there you go. Get them done. Get them done, right? Yeah. So the first thing was, and I should have recorded it, and I did not. I'm regretting not recording the process of figuring out how the squares were going to go. Because I had them all over our bed. I laid them out one way. Like I had them on order by month, you know, so like January, February, March. And so I just started laying them out that way, thinking that that would just randomly sort them, you know, so there wouldn't be anything similar next to each other. That didn't work so well. So then I tried doing it. The first time I tried going across the rows, like January to February, you know, then I tried going up and down. No, neither of those really worked. Once I got them, like, I know I'm not making any sense. But once I got them up and down, so like I did, you know, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, you know, like that. And then I started again, and I just kept going through until I had them all placed. And then went back and looked at them again, and there were still squares I didn't like where they were. there were too many of the same ones, too close to each other. And then I just started like literally just moving them where I wanted them, where I thought they looked good. Yeah. So it was quite the process. And then I had to gather them all up, put them in neat little piles, little stacks for each month, and try to make sure they stay that way and not get all mixed up because then my order would be all messed up. Didn't want my order getting messed up. So they've been on the kitchen table for several days now, and I just keep looking at them and keep looking at them and keep looking at them. And I'm like, it's not going to put itself together. It's just not. I had a couple smaller projects I was working on that I had just kind of started. I thought, let me finish those. Let me finish this one. Then I'll start the blanket. Let me finish this one. Then I'll start the blanket. I have put it off and put it off and put it off. So this afternoon, I was like, okay, first of all, I had the yarn to join on. I had everything organized. I wasn't certain how I wanted to join them. So I did some research this afternoon and I was like, how do I want to join these? So I found a stitch that I like to join. And it's just, for anybody who cares or wants to know, it's just a flat slip stitch. So it looks good. You get that color in between the squares to break them up a little bit, but it's not raised. I like it. I like it. Okay. I'm enjoying it. So I got my first 2 rows put together. I'm going the short way. There's 6 this way. Okay. So I'm going the short way. I got the first 2 rows joined together. And then I took a break from that for a while, but then I came back to it and I added the 3rd row onto the 2nd row now. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hello, Anita. And if it was a blanket that I could have been joining the squares together as I made them, that would have been one thing. That would have been easier, but I couldn't do that because, I didn't have the squares done. I didn't have the yarn until, I was finished in December. So that's just how it had to be done. But I'm thinking now, if I do even 1 row, if I even do 1 row a day, if I add on 1 row a day, and maybe I could do 2 rows a day. It does take some time to do it. It's not an easy little thing to do, this little slip stitch join thing. But if I add on even just 1 row a day, I'll have it done in like a week, right? And that's just doing 1 row a day. Now, if I do a couple more, or if I did 2 rows a day, man, I'd be done in no time at all, right? And then I want to figure out some sort of a border to put around it. I want something a little fancier than just like, some single crochets or something. I want to do something a little nicer around the edge. So I have to research that as well. And that's the thing. There was never a design or anything talking about how to put the thing together. It was simply, here's your yarn and here's the square for the month. That was it. So the rest of it is on your own. You're on your own. Shannon, I don't know. That is a good question. Maybe, Bonnie, maybe something like that. Or, okay, it might be too much of a border, but the border that we did for the Nature's Walk blanket was so pretty. But I'm gonna research just some borders, and I'm gonna do something that's maybe just a couple rounds, something a little nicer. You know what I'm saying? So that'll come after I get them all put together, of course. And that's going to take some time, but at least now that I've gotten it started, okay, it's one of those things. It's like when you have a big project to do and you just keep putting it off and putting it off. You don't want to do it and you don't want to do it. But once you're in it and you've started and you've got some momentum going, it's much easier. Then you're like, now you start to see progress. Things are starting to look good. You're starting to feel accomplished, and you just want to keep going. Now, I can't just sit all day and put these together. So, I mean, I have to be reasonable with myself, but I'm a little more excited about it now, about getting it done. Okay, because when you join these two rows together, hang on, I don't know what you can see because I can't see it on my screen. Like when you join these two rows together, you're joining these two all the way across. That's our horizontal line, right? And then I add another one over here. Now I got my third row and I'm doing all the horizontal lines, but I don't have my vertical lines done. So after I get all of them joined together and I have my rows done horizontally, then I have to go back and I have to join vertically. It's a lot of joining, a lot of joining, but I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. A picot, maybe. I know. After all this joining, I might not want to be doing any picot. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Another blanket I wanted to do is this Yorkshire blanket. I tried to use one of my Advent kits this year to do the Yorkshire blanket, but I didn't have enough of the yarn to make the squares. But she has a neat border. I was thinking of looking at her border too. Her border for her blanket is really pretty. So I think I'm going to look at a few. I think I'm going to look at a few different borders and goodness, see what I come up with. Yeah, got something in my throat I cannot get rid of here. Yeah, I don't think I would want to do a puff stitch for the border. I don't think. I don't know. I'll come up with something. I will come up with something. And it will be pretty. It will definitely be pretty. Now, the yarn I'm using is a completely different color than anything that's in the blanket. It's almost like a taupe color. And I took my squares into the yarn garden, my local yarn shop, and I sat with the owner one day and I was like, okay, I need to think about this. Maybe you got some ideas. I need a yarn to join all these with now. And we kind of looked at some of the yarns that she had, and that's the color we kind of picked out together. And I'm liking it. I mean, I'm liking it. It definitely gives a contrast, which is cool. I was thinking gray when I first went in, and she showed me this like taupe color she had, and I was like, well, that's pretty too. So that's what I'm using. I did take some video today of me working on it. So you'll get to see a little bit of work in progress. Little bit of work in progress. All right, I think I got all of those. This is my second panel. I'm almost done with the second panel. I think I'm kicking butt here for this one, right? I think I'm doing great. My hope was to get all 3 panels done before the end of the month so that I could have a little time to maybe do just some little small fun project. Or I actually have an idea. I don't know if I'm going to say it out loud though. I don't know if I should speak it out loud. Because if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. But I had an idea. I had a thought. I don't know. Okay, I'll just say it. I have these paintings downstairs. I have got a lot done. I know, right? I have these paintings downstairs on the table downstairs. And I don't go down there, especially in the winter because it's cold. Dale's like, well, you could use that little space heater that we got. And I'm like, I could. That would require me hooking it up, plugging it in. Ugh. And then who's going to be down there with me? I'm all alone down there if I'm down there. He's not going to hang out down there with me. And I don't know. I just don't like being down there by myself. I feel completely detached from the rest of the house, the dogs, him, everything. Just, I don't like going down there. But I was thinking, if I finish these panels and I have some time before Chuck starts, I might just go down there and grab the painting that's on the top. It's an Alan Gianna. I was thinking about grabbing it and bringing it up here and working on it. I mean, it would be one way to possibly get it done. I don't think I could get it done. Even if I had, say, a week, I don't think I could get it done in a week. There's quite a bit to do on it. There's like a whole end to do yet. But if I brought it up here and at least worked on it for a week, I could get some of it done, right? I'd have more done than I did before. It would be a little bit closer to being finished, and I do want to get it finished. And then of course, there's another one underneath it, and I think the one underneath is oh my gosh, I want to say it's a Dominic Davison, I think. Hello, Cal. How's my friend Cal? So that's kind of what's in the back of my brain, Get these panels finished up here as quick as I can, and then bring that bad boy upstairs here and work on it for the rest of the month. Yeah. I haven't worked on it in a long time. It's been a long time since I put any drills down on it. I'd like it finished. So, wish me luck. Wish me luck. More snow days? More snowy days when I don't want to go anywhere? Dale doesn't really want to go anywhere, although he'd go, I mean, you know him. He'd take off and he'd go places no matter what. Caden's here. Oh, Caden. Caden. You know me, Caden. Now, that's kind of, is that a rhetorical question or was that a serious question? I've told everybody I have all of the Chuck Pinson paintings. I'm not going to ruin my perfect record now. But when I was in my crochet live yesterday and somebody popped on and said, oh, they just dropped a Chuck Pinson. And I'm like, no, they did not. No, are you kidding? No, they did not. Because I'm really, really trying to not buy a bunch of diamond paintings because I don't need them. I don't need them. I just told you I got 2 downstairs that need my attention. I have a whole pile. I mean, I have so many paintings. I don't need any more. But the thing that really stunk was that I did buy 2 Dreamer Designs about 15 minutes before my live. And then somebody pops on to the crochet live and lets me know that there's a Chuck. I would not have bought the Dreamer Designs if I had known a Chuck was coming out. But no, this is what they keep doing to me. It's like the last painting of the week, and then boom, here it is. Boom, here's another one. And how many have there been this year, 2025? I think there's been 4, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling you, Bonnie, I know. So I got one Trisha Riley Matthews and Dreamer Design. Somebody told me the other day that the BF 60, Black Friday 60, still works as a code. And I was like, well, I'm going to try it. And it worked. So, of course, that meant I had to get another painting. And I did not get an Alan Giana. There was a painting that I had liked from a while back. It was a Jane Mayday, sunflowers and butterflies or something like that. So I got that one. And then I got one of the Trisha Riley Matthews. I got the one with the 2 little kids in the garden, like under the arbor. I got that one. That one spoke to me. That's one that I had seen years and years ago when I was buying the little farm kids before I knew anything about Trisha Riley Matthews or anything about artists or any of that stuff. That was one I had seen way back in the day. And I was like, oh, there it is. The 2 little kids in the rose garden. I mean, I couldn't resist it. You know, it just screamed me, Dale, love, kids, flowers, gardens. I mean, yeah. Anyhow, that's what I ended up with. And then, of course, the Chuck. And, I'm not a mystery painting person. I have one I've never worked on. But again, why ruin a perfect record when it's just one more painting? Just one more. Somebody was talking about, when they talked about it in the crochet live yesterday, they were talking about the painting with the horses. And I was like, oh no, no. Is it the painting with the horses and the sunflowers, the flowers and the fence and the, nope, it wasn't that one. No, it's the lighthouse one, but it's still one that he showed back in September when he came on live. He showed that one. He showed the other one with the horses. He showed 2 with horses. I mean, the paintings he showed us in September, I think almost all of them have come out as diamond paintings. I think almost every one of them has come out as a diamond painting now, right? Say no what? Are we able to work on the mystery painting? Yes, Bonnie, yes. So I should have talked about that. I can still do that. I have not put that video together yet, the Chuck Along announcement, but here's what you can do. Okay, hang on. Somebody else has already asked, can they work on it? Don't want to spoil it for everybody else. So I tried it too, and it works. So when you go make your comment, because you make your comment in the Facebook group, normally you post your picture. But if you are doing the mystery painting, here's what you can do. You go in and you make a comment and you say, I am working on the mystery painting. So if you want to see my progress, look below. And then you go underneath your own comment and post the picture under your comment. It doesn't show up in the regular feed unless you actually click on responses or replies to that comment. So your comment would just come up with whatever you typed. Like, I'm working on the mystery painting, picture below. See picture below. And so nobody would see the picture unless they click on your reply to your own comment. Okay? Does that make sense? Try it out on something sometime. I mean, go into my group, post something, and then post a picture underneath your own comment, and you'll see it kind of hides it there. So you have it in your cart. Well, Bonnie, I can't save you from that. Right, Gina? I was hoping it was going to be the one with the sunflowers and the horses and the fence and all that, but you know. Right, Cal? Can you slow down? Yes, slow down. Oh, obviously, right? Obviously, Caden. Yes. Yeah. Um, it's kind of interesting though that there's other backlog paintings of his, backstocked ones, but it's just kind of interesting that all of the paintings that he showed us are now being produced as diamond paintings. I find that very interesting. Yep, very, very interesting. So, I mean, I'm not hating it. I mean, the new stuff he's doing is absolutely gorgeous. So, in my video, you guys will see it, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day, one of the two, I don't know. But I have some choices on my counter because I don't know what to work in. I had 2 older paintings and 2 newer paintings, but then part of me is like, do I want to wait for the new one? The new one, that I don't even have yet? Do I want to do that one? I don't know. It's very pretty. I mean, it's horses. It's a lighthouse. I mean, what is there not to love? That is stuff that, me, those are my things that I love. So I don't know. I'm debating. Do I do the new one? So I didn't really get started with anything. I didn't really open anything up. I didn't kit up anything. I'm kind of in limbo. I do also ask your opinion. Like, you could vote, you could tell me what I should work on. Doesn't mean I'm gonna, count up votes or anything, but I don't know. I gotta decide. Got to decide. I have not ever done a mystery painting. Well, I did. I have to take that back. I did one. And that's why I did it, Jess. That's why I got it, because I know I'll never be able to get it again if I wanted to get it. So I just said, just get it. All right. Sometimes if you look at others' comments, all comments will show. Yeah, but if you kind of do it underneath your own comment, it shouldn't show. It didn't when I tried it. I tested it and it didn't show my picture under my own comment. But I don't know. And if you're not showing the whole big painting every time, if you just show the section you're working on, you better go check out. There you go. Yeah, I did one tiny, tiny little mystery painting. And it was a crystal kit, and it was just a little bitty thing, probably smaller than a 30 by 40. I don't know what the oldest one is, Sherry. There's a little debate about which the oldest one is. Hello, Bassin Girl Krafts. I always forget your first name. You have to remind me your first name. I'll get it eventually. Just you have to keep reminding me. It might be Island Life, might be the oldest one. Um, Seabreeze Path is pretty old. That one is pretty old. Seabreeze Trail, Seabreeze, some of those are really old. Of course, you do them in the order you bought them, Jess, because you're organized that way. You're organized that way, not me, not I. No, I refuse to pay shipping. See, I'll pay the shipping. I pay the shipping. I don't care. I didn't need two from them. I didn't finish the mystery kit though, Sue. I haven't finished it. It's only about halfway done. Uh-huh. And I didn't really enjoy doing that. So, you know, there's that. Um, yeah, I didn't really like that one. And it's not done. It's still in the other bedroom. It's not finished. It is not finished. And I have really had no desire to go work on it. I mean, truth be told, I've had no desire to work on it. I mean, I know what the picture is. I know what it's looking like. I don't know. Will I do it someday? Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It's not high on the priority list. But that other little tiny one was like really bad. Just really bad. Like you couldn't even tell what it was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be some mountains with some water. That's about all I could get out of the thing. Mountains in the background, water in the forefront. And that was about it. That's all you could tell. It wasn't very good. So, and now, I mean, oh my goodness. I think the black and white symbols were hard enough, but now you've got, and I don't know, people say that your brain gets used to it. But I mean, you've got like, for example, I'm doing the letter C and it's this color, but on the canvas, the C's could be orange or blue or black or white. And I'm just like, my brain is so focused on the color to help me find the symbols. And I was telling probably Sue, I think I was telling her, like when I unboxed the mystery painting, when I even just unboxed it to show everybody, I was like, I cannot go find the symbols for the ABs or the fairy dust. I couldn't do it because to find those normally to point them out, I look for the color. If it's a pink drill, I look for pink on the canvas to help me figure out where they are. Without the color there, it's like stabbing in the dark trying to figure out where the special drills are at. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Couldn't find them. You know? If I would have sat with the painting for like 20, 30 minutes and just looked the whole thing over, but then I still don't know. I would have had to done it in parts. Chop, chop, edit it out, edit it up, whatever. Find this letter, find the next letter. I don't know. My brain is so centered on look for this color, look for this color, look for this color. You know, I don't know. That's me. That is me. You guys are funny. I'll just go buy something else just to get the free shipping. But see, you're spending more money anyhow, right? You're just spending more money. Like if I would have gotten two today, then I'm still going to spend like another what, 60 some dollars just to save 10. That in my brain, I can't do that. I can't do that, especially if there's nothing I want or need. I'm not going to go hunting around just to save $10. Oh, nice. Paula finished one. Repeat the symbol. I know. I don't know how my brain would stop focusing on all of the different colors and all of that. I don't know. That is true, Patty. It probably doesn't really matter where the special drills go because you don't know what they're doing, what they're accenting, what they're. I know. You're probably correct. I mean, you saw what the colors were, you know. You're not going to do it for this one. I had no desire to do it for this one because I had already decided I am not doing anything wintry because I have had enough of winter and I want something pretty. I want flowers. I want, you know, I want greenery. I want, springy, fun stuff. No snow. No snow. I'll do a snowy one in September. September is a good time to do the snowy ones. March, no, it's gotta be spring and pretty and all that stuff. So I might do the new one. It was either that or I did have one of the more recent ones. I can't remember the name of it though. Very pretty though. Like the garden one. Remember that one? I have that one pulled out, the garden one. Um, the new one that I don't have yet. I also had. Um, it looks kind of like Brookside Retreat. What's it called? Woodland something. A little cabin out in the just a little cabin out in the woods, kind of. Lots of flowers and stuff. Marion's already kitted up with the mystery painting. Well, I mean, I know what the painting is. I know what it is. So, I mean, I'm excited to see it, what it looks like, and all that, how it's turning out. Perfect day at the beach. Yes, that one, Gwenda, Woodland Oasis. I have that one pulled out. That's a smaller one. I had two smaller ones pulled out, two bigger ones. So what I've been doing here, like you see all these U's, I have ABs in this color, but I didn't want to just do all of them in the AB. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing I'm just giving it a little pizzazz here. I'm just going randomly, and putting in a few of these ABs in this color. Just to give it some extra sparkle in different places. And then I've been coming back through with the regular drills and filling in with the regular drills. I didn't want to replace the whole thing. Just give it some sparkle. That's all. This little kit came with nothing, it just regular drills, regular old drills. Everything keeps sticking in my pen right now. This glue dot is just not cooperating. Everything's just wanting to stick like fierce. Into the sunset. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It was interesting. I was down in the filing cabinet today. I was looking through some of my paintings, looking to see, well, what do I want to work on? That's how I pulled out the couple smaller ones that I pulled out. What was the other one I pulled out? I don't remember. I do not remember the other one, the other small one. I put those back though. I put the small ones back. I think I've already decided I'm not going to do one of the small ones, especially since, we're going to run this into April, but not really. I mean, I'm going to do a low key, very laid back kind of landscape event in April. So anybody who did not finish their chuck can work on it in April, or anybody who finishes and wants to just do another landscape, because I know there's a bunch of landscape lovers out there, you can start up a new landscape in April and work on that in April. And like I said, very low key, very simple, just, I might give like a prize at the end or something. Just let's just hang out and let's work on more beautiful landscapes and give some of us a chance to finish our chuck, because those puppies are not small and I can't do one in a month anymore. I used to be able to, but I cannot finish one in a month. It just doesn't happen. So I know I'll be working on mine in April for sure. That's why I kind of thought, well, I might as well do a big one then. I might as well do one of the bigger ones. And I'd have 2 months to finish it because, I'm not making any more whips this year. I am not creating any new whips. That has been my biggest goal as far as diamond painting goes this year. Not create any new whips. I want to finish everything that I've started. Hey, January, that was easy. I did a whole bunch of Smashing the Specials. I couldn't believe how many I did, actually. I did a ton. I thought I was getting behind for a while. I wanted one a day, really, would have been like, if I would have gotten one a day, that would have been killer. But I didn't quite make one a day, but I did pretty good. I can't remember, was it 27, 26, 20? I mean, it was a lot. And then I had to figure out what I was doing with all of them. Like a few things I kept. There's still some stuff downstairs. That's what I need to do. There's some stuff downstairs to seal. Like I want to put sealer on some of the bookmarks. There's a couple other things I wanted to seal. And then they'll go into like my craft sale boxes because I'll just sell them. Hopefully sell them. But a few other things I've kept. Then I had to figure out, where am I going to put them? Where am I going to put them for now? I gotta have a better system for just like enjoying something for a year or so and then getting rid of that and getting something new. Like I got a bunch of snowmen, like, that stand in the little stands. I got a bunch of those. They're like all over the place now. Got more snowmen standing around than I know what to do with. More snowmen standing around than I know what to do with. Yes, Sherry, it is. It's round. That is the only round I pulled out to look at as an option. Yeah. I looked at Country Gate for a minute. I really did. I looked at it for a minute. Hello, Deborah. I know. Oh, you were watching the interview just now? Cool. Well, I'll do what I did last time. When I get the new painting, I'll go and I'll pull the interview piece from September and I'll put that in. I had Wild Africa out too, Patty. I had that one out. Yeah. That was one of my choices. How big a section is that, Jess, if it's 16 sections? Those have to be huge sections. Those have to be huge. I can't imagine how big those are. Oh, you started it for Palentine and you're going to go into the chuck along. That's a good plan. That's a good plan. I know. I love working on rounds. I mean, I do. I love rounds. I wish there were more too. You started and finished one new painting and completed 3 whips. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. You like them big. I like them big. Hello, Yvonne. You know what, Yvonne? I don't bling very much. I don't. I'm blinging this up a little bit, but that's because it had nothing. It literally had nothing. No ABs, nothing. So I'm adding a little bit to it. But I'm not really a big blinger. I'm really not. I think they come with so many ABs and so many fairy dusts these days that you don't really need to do much to them. They come with so much stuff in them now. And that's my take. That's just my personal thought, my personal opinion. I know there's people out there that still love to add more stuff to them, but I think they come with plenty. I think they come with plenty. And I'm one of those people that I feel like less is more, and sometimes a whole bunch is too much. So I don't really do much enhancement stuff. Any more black on here? Any more black? No. Yes, there's one more. One more. I found it. Oh, you know what? It's the same one I had on my pen that didn't come off. It did not come off when I told it to come off. I don't know why this glue dot is so super sticky. It won't let them go. Let them go. Let them go. All right, I already did this color once. I know I did, but I missed a whole little section through the center there. So I'm going to get them now. I'm going to get them right now. It's brown. It's exciting. Brown. Brown. There's a few. Like I missed a whole little stream of them right through the center here. I don't know what I was thinking when I was doing it. Well, I wasn't recording when I did this. This is what I did after my whip and chat. Now, did I get all of them? Now, did I get them all? I think so. I'll probably find one more at some point. You know that, right? Find one more hanging out someplace. Well, little turncoat hiding on me. So, what's everybody up to? What are you all up to? You heard what I've been doing. That's what I'm going to continue doing. I crochet during the day, diamond paint in the evening. I actually took a short nap today. You guys, I've told you I don't nap. I took a short, itty bitty nap. And I mean, it wasn't very long at all. After I crocheted, I'll call it crochet, but it really wasn't much crocheting. It was just joining my squares together. But I got tired of doing that, took a break, went into the bedroom, climbed in bed where it was nice and warm and a nice thick blanket and all that. And I had 2 cats with me. I had Misty and I had Sunny, and I was reading. I was reading our book for book club. And then it just kind of made me sleepy. So I just kind of put the book down and I rolled over and tucked myself in. I cocooned myself, as Dale says. I cocooned myself in all the blankets because I'm always freezing. I'm always cold. So I got myself all comfy and cozy and I fell asleep. But it was very brief. I mean, if it was 15 minutes, 20 tops, I mean, it wasn't very long. Not long at all. So I don't do that very often. There's a reason for that. I don't like how I feel when I wake up from a nap. Does anybody know that feeling? Okay, we're going to put some crystals in here right now. I have some green crystals. There we go. The L is crystals. And there aren't very many here. Maybe I'll do all of them. I've been doing the same thing with these though too. I've just been like, I'm gonna grab my other pen here. I've just been like randomly placing them, but there aren't very many. I think I'll do all of them. Why not? These are moonstone sparklers. So I've only got about 6 or 7 little vials over here. 666. What number is that? I did some of those earlier. I could have done those as AB. They were down here. Darn it. I could have done those as AB. I forgot I had that color. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to do all of these. Just give it a little patch of real sparkly, what is it, grass or bush or whatever it is over here. Probably a bush on the side of the walkway. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So it looks like we're going to have fun on Monday. We're going to have 3 grandkids on Monday. For some reason, I don't know. Apparently they had like a long weekend or something at school. They had Friday off and they have Monday off. So the other grandma had them on Friday. It was Valentine's Day. She wanted them. Like, okay, she had them. All right. She had Valentine's stuff for them. Oh, cleaned, crocheted, went to your classroom to work on sub-plans. Oh, you had to do a whole week's worth of, oh, that's fun. That is fun to make that many plans, sub-plans. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right? I always feel like when I wake up from a nap, I don't feel real refreshed. And I just feel kind of like, then I'm just off. I'm just off. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. Hello, Karen. How are you? So yeah, she had stuff for them for Valentine's, apparently. I mean, it's not something we do. We don't do Valentine's things. We don't do Halloween things. We don't do like all those other little minor holidays. It's like you get stuff for your birthday, you get stuff for Christmas. And that's pretty much it, you know? Yes, Monday is President's Day, but I don't know why they had Friday off too. That one didn't make sense to me. President's Day, I get. Friday, I didn't understand that one. You would think that they would have had school on Valentine's because, kids love to celebrate Valentine's and have Valentine's parties. I had a dream about a Valentine's party not too long ago, as a matter of fact. I have no idea. I don't think it was because of illness, though. It was like a pre-planned thing, so I don't know. Maybe they just wanted a long weekend. That could be. Let's just have us a long, long weekend. All right, here's another color I've been sprinkling ABs. This green. Sprinkle some ABs in this. All of this green in here is this color. So, see, there's just one here, so I'm going to make him okay, I'm going to use this again. This worked better with the ABs and stuff. ABs and the crystals worked better. As I say that, and then it won't come off this either. What in the Billy Blazes is happening here? Oh, Billy Blazes. That, that's all I can think of. I don't know. No, I don't, and not all schools in Michigan have the same days off, Karen. Like my district didn't always have same days off that other districts did. It's not like standard across the state. A couple of things are like spring break is pretty much standard across. Well, it used to be. I don't know if they're doing that anymore, even, but when everybody had their spring break at the same time. But as far as, days off throughout the year for in services and things like that, each district's on their own. So I don't know, but we're going to have them on Monday. And I have something I want to do on Monday. I told Dale, I said, I have this thing I'm doing on Monday. I said, I'll probably be gone a couple hours. Uh, you'll be on your own? You'll be on your own with the kids while I'm gone? And he's like, that's fine. I'm like, okay, I'll be back when I'm done because I'm doing it. I'm going, and I'm not going to let that deter me from what my plans are on Monday. So he's like, okay, that's fine. He went to the store yesterday. We have so much stuff, you guys, and he just keeps going to the store and he just keeps buying more stuff. He's just on a shopping thing. At least he was thinking ahead and he was grabbing stuff for lunch for Monday. So apparently we're making homemade pizza on Monday. So he got pizza dough and pizza sauce and, all that stuff. So he got stuff to make pizzas with when the kids are here on Monday. The weird thing is, though, the thing I'm doing is at noon. That's lunchtime. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll have an early lunch or maybe I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. Early lunch, or I don't have lunch with them, or I just have pizza when I come back. I don't know. Something like that. Hello, Karen. Karen, I missed you today. I was going to come today, Karen. We didn't even get any snow today. We do this meetup thing. And they canceled because of all the snow and stuff. We didn't get no snow today, Karen. We didn't get no snow. Oh, boy. I mean, I think it's going to start snowing sometime tonight, but we didn't get any snow. We had a little bit of snow yesterday, not much, just a little bit yesterday. We got snow on Thursday, but none today. None today. No ice either. No ice, no snow, no nothing. We got nothing going on here, Karen. You got ice and snow where you're at? Because we got nothing. Nothing happening. Or it didn't happen all day, I should say that. Karen, did you have Friday off from school? Just curious. We're kind of taking a little survey here. Like my grandkids had Friday off and Monday off, and I don't know why. I get Monday, but I don't know why they had Friday off. Did you have Friday off? No. Okay. It was sleeting there today. We didn't have any sleet or anything. About a week with the flu. My sister had the flu. Oh, you got a snow day on Thursday? I don't even know if anybody got snow days around here. We got about 5 inches probably. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention on Thursday if schools were canceled or not. But it's been pretty lackluster here today, I'll just say. Anyhow, I missed you. I wanted to come and diamond paint and hang out. Guess I'll see you in March. I shall see you in March. I don't know which one I'm coming to in March. Probably not both. I think I have something on one of the days. So I'll get there when I can get there. Yeah, I didn't pay attention on Thursday. I didn't think we really had that much snow on Thursday, but then Dale got up and went out and was plowing. He's like, yeah, there's a good deal of snow. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. Your husband had the flu? Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Yeah, my sister was having a problem with her water heater. And she had the flu at the same time. And I was like, well, yeah, we're not coming over there, sorry. You have to wait until you're done with your flu business there. Because I'm not going around anybody who's sick. Sorry. Not happening. I didn't tell her that. We did have other things to do too, but, no. No, no, no. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Dale and I have been, we've been pretty healthy, and we're trying to keep it that way. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. So, him and I don't go very many places, We go to the store. He goes more places than I do, probably. Yeah, he definitely goes more places than I do. But we don't go very far. Used to be that would drive me crazy. It would goodness, there's that stuff in my throat again. In my throat. Cough, cough. The flu is worse than COVID. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot what I was going to say. I totally just forgot what I was going to say. Well, I'm going to finish this little bitty part of this here in a minute or two. And then I think we're going to figure out something to eat. After we eat, I'll probably come back in here and maybe finish the rest of this. Maybe. I don't have any news about who the winner was for the last week. That was Jenny's week, and I don't know who won. I haven't heard. I'll have to get with her and get the winner. I'll post it in the Facebook group. I don't even think I saw her. I don't think I've seen it on her community tab or anything. I don't know. But we'll figure out who last week's winner was for Palentine. My Palentine winner already went out, already mailed out. It's good, it's gone, it's on the way. Joe was the member winner this month. His stuff's all packaged up. I just have to get postage for it. Can't go anywhere until Tuesday. So I know, kids. No, I don't want germs. No, I don't. If they're not, they better be healthy. That's all I got. There not be any sick kids coming my way. No sick children. No. Yeah, I know my sister was sick for a long time. And she had a fever and she couldn't get the fever to go away. And then her friend who comes to her house and helps her with her farm chores, She was sick. She said they hadn't seen each other, but I'm like, okay, all right. But she was sick and she couldn't seem to get rid of it for the longest time. And I'm like, no, that is not anything I want to deal with. So keep your germies away. All of you little germy people, stay away. Stay away. Dale and I do go to the gym. I mean, that would be a great place to probably pick stuff up, but we haven't. So knock on wood. Knock on wood. When does flu season officially end? Anybody know? I don't know. I have never ever gotten a flu shot. Never. And hearing all this talk about everybody getting the flu and stuff, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's time, but I've never ever gotten one ever. I hate shots, so I avoid them. I avoid them as much as possible. So flu shot, never had that. Shingles, never had that shot. Now they want us mature people having like pneumonia shots, and I'm like, come on, you can shot people up to no end. I don't need all them shots, but you got yours this year after I had it. I don't know that I've ever. Okay, again, never mind. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Okay, not speaking it out loud. But you know what I was about to say. Read between the lines. Read between the lines. You know what I was going to say. All right. Well, every once in a while, there's a little random pink. One little random pink one here. And tonight's random pink one is right there. Right there. I'm going to make a bird here in a minute. I think this is a bird. He's sitting on the railing coming down the side of the waterfall. Yeah, he's the bird right there. We're going to make a bird in a minute. The bird's the word. The bird's the word. No specific date. I know, Bonnie. I did. You just didn't hear it. You didn't hear it, but I did. I'm not taking any unnecessary chances here. All right. There, we finished up that. We're ready to move on. Oh, they wait for the numbers to drop. Every year, Karen? You've had it every year? Oh, my goodness. See, I always thought, and because I've never experienced things, like how I worded it that time, I always thought that the flu was like, I guess I associated it to like a stomach bug, a stomach flu, where people throw up and diarrhea and that kind of stuff. I guess I didn't realize that it's more like fever, aches, chills, stuffiness. Like people are really stuffed up and stuff with the flu. I did not know that. I thought the flu was like a stomach bug. I always thought that. Because, no no experience to tell me any different. But that's what I thought it was. Anyhow. So, all right. Yeah, I think I can finish this. I might not finish it tonight, but I'll put a good hurt on it. That's for sure. And then panel 2 will be done. Panel 2, done. High fever, shiver, body aches. You feel like you're going to die. Okay. Oh, yay. November to April is okay. I knew there was like a season, I guess, that it's more prevalent. I'm certain that it is miserable. Hmm. Yeah. Oh. Oh, the flu shot. I'm sorry. I thought you said you had the flu every year. Okay. I read that wrong. You said the flu shit. So I thought, the flu. You meant shot. Okay. I gotcha. I got you. I remember having bronchitis one time. Bronchitis was not fun. Um, I coughed and coughed and coughed and coughed, and I actually, like, I threw out a rib when I was coughing so much when I had bronchitis. I never, ever, ever, ever wanted to have bronchitis again. And thankfully, I never have, but I'm generally a pretty healthy person. I would always get like a cold, usually in about October, because, October is about when, at school, you're there, you're cooped up inside, all these children, they all start getting sick, and I would get my annual cold in the fall. And then I wouldn't get sick again. Then I'd be good for the rest of the school year. I'd get that one cold. Anyhow, that could be Gina. Maybe we just had a cold and it was the flu. I don't know. Yes, bronchitis just lingers on and on and on. It won't go away. That cough just won't stop. And it hurts. Oh my God, it hurts. It's like violent coughing. I might have, I don't know. It's been a while, but I had it once and I was like, ooh, no. And then I went to the chiropractor because of the rib thing. And I hated it. I hated it. I decided at that point I would never go to a chiropractor again. I did not like that at all. I don't know how people do chiropractic. I hated it. And it was, I don't know, is it called the actuator or something like that? The little thing that they like put on you and go and they jab. I don't even know. I couldn't stand it. Oh, I hated it. Hated it. I felt worse after going to the chiropractor, and it didn't fix my rib. It didn't fix it. It still hurt. So it made it even harder to breathe because now you got a rib that's out of place and you got more, you got pain because of that. And you're still coughing. Oh my God, it was horrible. Never want that to happen again. Never. So fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Good vibes. Feel my lavender here. Not my lavender. My amethyst. Feel my amethyst. It's calming and good vibes. Good vibes from. Oh boy. All right. Well, time for me to go see what's for dinner. What we're gonna make for dinner. Probably gonna be something pretty simple. Nothing. Oh, there's the bird. Can you see him? There's the bird. He's right there. There's a little birdie sitting on the railing, because here's the railing coming down the walkway. This is the bottom. We're at the bottom here. It's pretty. It's very pretty. I'm going to turn the light off when I get up, and you can see it without all of the light behind it. I'll be able to see it. See? It is pretty. Okay, I really thought it was going to look really not good. But it's not horrible. I mean, it's really not horrible. The bird's a little iffy. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see how he looks when he's finished. But that railing, man, when I just stood up and stepped back and looked at it from a distance now, it looks pretty decent. Pretty decent. Huh. I'm kind of impressed. It's not bad. All right. Okay, gotta go. See what's for dinner. Have a good rest of your weekend. We're just gonna sit here and watch it snow for a while. Hmm. Watch it snow. There you go. All right, take care, everybody, and I'll see you next time.